I'm not indispensable. So the graveyards are full of people which thought they are indispensable. So in that sense, I hope that everybody thinks, okay, when I was there, when I was working with them, it was helpful and it was very attentive and it was mindful.
Do you have a favorite failure, one that set you up for later success?
Favorite failure. It was a situation I learned a lot out of it. It was somebody asked me to do a strategy development with a company, and I wasn't so well prepared at that moment for such a complex question. Especially the setup was very complex, many segments, a lot of people, a new set of tools, and I was overwhelmed by this situation. So what I learned out of this situation is really only say yes if you know what to do, and be clear what you want to do, and don't say yes because you want to do a favor to somebody, or this is a learning I took out of that.
What is your current biggest fear and how do you dance with it?
I think I'm very impressed by whatever is possible by digitalization, but I do not know if companies and societies and the public sector is already ready to really use it in a useful and proper way, in a way that it's not overwhelming society, it's not overwhelming people in organizations. So we have to be very careful using all those opportunities in a useful way and not a harmful way. So in a certain way, I'm frightened about big data and all those aspects.
When I have a newsletter, the morning brief, and every time I click send, I am so fearful. 2 minutes after it, I'm like, what, that was it? But I have such a strong fear in that moment. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Or are other technical moments?
Yes, I show some aspects of my life in all this social media, and I always think, okay, it's only to a closed group of friends, and it's protected in a certain way without being naive. But sometimes I say, this can really hit me hardly if something goes wrong here. So I do not want to go in details here, but it's a mixed feeling about the possibilities and the threats of nowadays.
Also, what we are doing, we're talking somewhere out to YouTube, to thousands of people.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but let's see it as an opportunity and something which is possible nowadays, and be optimistic about it.
Who would miss your services if they were gone?
What I do right now, I work with people and try to make them self-independent, autonomous, and everything I help when I'm there. So when I'm gone, they should remember what we worked on. So I'm not indispensable. So the graveyards are full of people which thought they are indispensable. So in that sense, I hope that everybody thinks, okay, when I was there, when I was working with them, it was helpful and it was very attentive and it was mindful.
What are your current favorite problems?
Currently, there is again a company which says, okay, let's make the 15th annual summer meeting. They want to increase, or they want to, a sales meeting, for example. It is a sales meeting. And I asked them, how did you do the 14 sales meetings before? And they said, okay, it's a lot of PowerPoint shows and then it's facts and figures. and it's nearly every year the same. And I asked him, so what do you think your people are think about this summer conference? He says, I fear they are bored by it and they don't like it at all. So I said, okay, let's find a way that it's going to be interesting again, that they really say it's useful to attend this 2 days or 3 days meeting. So, and therefore we thought about storytelling and make it much more interactive in the sense of collective story harvesting we're going to implement there. And yeah, probably I can make a contribution to make it a more touchy, more interesting event.